Okay, so we were talking about needs and wants, right? So what again is one thing that you need? Yadel?
Clothes.
We need clothes. Aiden, what's another thing we need? Water. What's something that we might want, but we don't need? Sebastian?
I want a toy robot, but I don't need it. I know one thing you don't really need.
Oh, hold on, Connor. Okay, so you guys see how there's different things between needs and wants? I know some of it might be a little confusing still, so I have a video here about needs and wants. And hopefully, if you guys don't know, this will help you understand it a little bit more.
What is that? What is that?
Jack, which Jack?
I can't see.
Oh yeah, Jackson, you want to go in?
What is that thing up
No matter
there?
how much or how little money people have or earn in their jobs, they all make decisions about how much money they can spend and what they can spend it on. Those spending decisions are usually based on needs versus wants. Do you know the difference between needs and wants?
No.
A need is like food because you need to have a job to have money. You need money to pay for things like shelter, food, and clothes. Wants are things that you want, like a bike or a video game system. You really want it so bad, everyone has it.
Needs are things that we must have to survive, like food, clothing, and shelter. Wants, on the other hand, are things that we would like to have, but are not necessary for our survival, like a bike, a video game, a television, or a toy.
It's really important to understand the difference between needs and wants, because as you can see, needs are much more important than wants. We'll live without a new video game, but without food, we can't survive. Most people have a fixed income. In other words, they bring home the same amount of money each week because that's what their job pays them. It's kind of like an allowance, where you get the same amount of money each week from your parents.
Because you only have so much money to spend, it's important that you spend your money on your needs first. You have to make sure that you have enough food to eat and pay your mortgage or rent so that you have a place to live. Whatever money you have left over, you can either save or spend on the things you want.
That's different. Is that
Some they spend all their money on their wants. They wouldn't have any money for their needs. They would only have their wants, and they wouldn't really have anything. And they won't have money for food, water, bills. They would get in like trouble because they would need to buy food, water, or things that they need.
It's probably easy to understand that we often want much more than we need. Often we must decide which wants are more important than others, so that we make smart decisions about how we spend our money. For example, let's say a person wanted to buy a new car, so that they didn't have to take the bus to work every day, and could visit friends more easily. That person also wanted a new, bigger television set to replace the small one she had. Both the car and the television are wants, but she has to make a decision on which is more important to her life.
Making smart decisions about spending money begins with understanding the difference between needs and wants. By understanding what's most important and taking care of that first, you'll be on your way to successfully managing your life and your money.
All right.
we
So does that help you understand kind of what
Yeah.
needs and wants are?
But my mom actually doesn't let me and my sister
We'll do that later on this week, okay? Don't worry. We'll make sure we listen to it. So now, you see how needs are something, what should we buy first? If we have money and we have something we need and something we want, what should we buy first? Why should we buy needs first?
They're part of our lives.
You know, why should we buy needs first?
Because that would eat and we can drink. If we have
Yep. Because usually things that we need are stuff that we need to survive. And wants, because do you think maybe having an iPod, do we need that to survive?
I use it to survive.
I don't think we need that to survive.
I feel like
So if we have a choice between buying water and buying a video game, which one do you think we should buy? Water. So now I'm going to have you guys do this because I want to see what you guys know. Okay, Okay, so this one here, this says need on this side. And right here it says I need, and you're gonna write something you need. So for example, you could say I need water. And you can draw a picture of a water bottle. Or I need food. Or something that you think you need, Anna. And then this one,
It's want.
Jacob, can you check your body, please?
It's want.
This one is want. So you can say, I want, and then write the sentence and draw the picture. Okay, make sure you put your name on it too. Quinn.
I want a hot dog.
Okay.
I only asked my mom once if I could have a dog, and she said yes. Oh,
And
yes.
that's something you want,
Yes.
Quinn. So let's
Yes.
Quinn,
and
Cameron, you gotta raise your hand. We're not shouting out. So Quinn, you could write something that under something you want, right? 'Cause is that something you need or something you want?
Mom, but my mom said it's okay.
Yeah.
We can stay outside in the backyard.
Yeah. Riley, I don't know. We'll have to see how well we work on this sheet. Okay. So let's see. Udell, you were the paper passer, right? All right. Can you choose someone? Pass out your help pass out papers, and then I'll call you guys by rows or call you by tables. I know, Riley. The day's almost over. All right. Udell's looking for someone sitting quietly.
We have a science and cat and go home. Oh, don't forget pen.
It's okay. Alright. And I have who sits at the green table. If you sit